Good evening everyone, I'm Inigo, this is Scrambled Kegs, and we're back in Assassin's Creed Unity for some murder mysteries in Paris. So if you haven't caught the first episode, we went through the basic mechanics of this, but the gist of it is that in Assassin's Creed Unity, there are these sets of missions that are called murder mysteries, and unlike most other Assassin's Creed missions where it's just a bunch of tailing missions, kill this, steal that, you're given a bunch of clues and a mission to figure out who the killer is. Okay, below me is going to be the first murder mystery of the day. There's going to be that guy. Don't think he's dead just yet, but as you can see, there are Templars. So over there are Templar agents. We're just going to kill those first before we proceed. Well, that was a lot more Templars than I expected. There we go. Oh no, he's dead. Yeah, I'm only gonna do two today. The first one's gonna be this one, the body politic, and then the next one's gonna be... we'll get to there when we get to there. Okay, dining room, a man's body. Michael Hendebert, a man in his 30s, slumped on the dining table, traces of blood dripping from the mouth indicating internal hemorrhage. It's a likely poison.
My poor dear Etienne. I was afraid such a thing would happen.
Okay, we have 7 clues in this one. Yeah, this is likely it. Poison. Okay, victim's wine glass partially filled. A powdery residue along the rim appears to be powdered glass. Powdered glass. Is that supposed to be... is that supposed to like slice at your internals? Because powdered glass isn't poison, right? Dining room necklace, a broken necklace made of glass beads. One appears to be missing. Oh, okay. So I mean, that could be where a poison is. Maybe not like poison, but okay. 3, and then 3 clues so far, and 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Okay, the rest of clues are people. Let's start with you.
I hope I'm not to blame in any respect. It was I who advised Hennebert to invite the Gerard. I hoped to calm the murderous political situation. The wine was poured, and we all drank a toast to letting bygones be bygones. Hennebert immediately fell choking to the ground.
Okay, so at least that's an objective recounting of this, just the situation. I think this guy, yeah, the deputy of the assembly. Yeah, this is all political. A bunch of families potentially feuding with each other. Someone clearly poisoned him. Question is who?
I am Madame Gerard. My husband and I were invited to dine, and I was looking forward to a lovely evening. The Henneberts are known as a delightful couple.
Okay, so that's this guy's wife. Next. Who the hell are you?
Citizen Hennebert was a political opponent, but he certainly had my respect, and my wife and I were delighted to accept his invitation. I understand that one of his servants has gone missing. That seems odd indeed.
Okay, so it's this guy's Antoine Gerard, the wife. Gerard, this is who's this guy again? Olivier, get it? Get it? This is Hennebert. I think this is Hennebert's wife.
I feared just such an event for weeks. My husband has endured many death threats ever since his vote to spare the king. He even took the extraordinary precaution of hiring Armand to protect himself.
Okay, let's check everything in here. Okay, that's the man's body is Michel Hennebert. Dining room necklace, so broken necklace, where the poisons might have come from. Antoine Gerard, Madeleine Gerard, yeah, dinner guest. Okay, so Antoine Gerard is that guy in the window. Madeleine Gerard is the wife. That guy in the window. Madame Hennebert is the wife, the victim. Olivier Guédet is the dinner guest arranged to bring the political divisions. Okay, so he's sort of like an intermediary. And victim's wine glass partially filled. A powdery residue along the rim appears to be powdered glass. So yeah, this one is what appears to be powdered glass. So the glass was broken from one of these things, these teardrop things. Yeah, that's good. Had to be, poison. And what this guy said was, Interesting.
Citizen Hennebert was a political opponent, but he certainly had my respect, and my wife and I were delighted to accept his invitation.
No, he said something else.
I understand that one of his servants has gone missing. That seems odd indeed.
No, he said something about the servant, right?
I feared just such an event for weeks.
Yeah, so Armand is missing. That might have been the guest, right? Okay. Clue location. Okay, we have a lot of locations today. 7. Wow. Oh, there we go. Clue. Nope.
Poor Monsieur Hébert. He was always kind to me.
It's all my fault.
Okay, kitchen. Clues 0 out of 4. Okay. First. Window pane, a cracked window pane with a bullet hole. Okay. Note to Alicia. Alicia tell Andre to order a new window from the glass person.
It's my job to protect Monsieur Hennebert. I search everyone who enters this house for weapons or vials of poison. I also taste his food and wine before he has any, but I failed. I tasted the wine just before it was served by Andre. Like an idiot, I didn't taste it directly from his glass. A guest could have slipped poison into his empty glass long before the wine was poured.
So okay, it's definitely not this guy. He has a lot of regrets in his voice, and yeah, I don't think it's this guy. Just my hunch. Okay, what else?
Andre brought in the wine. Armand here tasted it, and Andre poured everyone a glass. They toasted, and right away, Monsieur looked all queer. Then he fell dead. I am worried about Andre, though. He's completely disappeared. Here, I'll give you his address. He might know something.
Yeah, but Andre's just there. Anyways. Okay, that's all 4. Now let's check upstairs. How many sets of... Because he would have sat there. She would have sat there. And... Huh. Yeah, there's 5 people here. Okay, let's check. No, don't go any cover. Let's check upstairs. More clues. Office. So the guy who got killed wanted the king to be spared. Gotta be something connected to that. Note from Gede. Citizen and Bert. The incident of the bullet through the window is the final straw. Okay, so that bullet thing. Someone's been trying to kill him, or at least send a message. I'm sure you as a target are more cognizant than I that we can allow your life to be put in constant danger. The precautions you have taken do not appear to be adequate. As a result, the other leaders and I believe that we must bridge the chasm with the Montagnards. I advise you to invite Citizen Gerard and his wife to our weekly dinner. I will attend as well. It's a purely social gathering to help clear the air. No discussion of politics will be allowed. Okay. So it's unlikely it's going to be that get it guy as well, though I'm not entirely close off to it. And another one over here. Okay. Office Feuillant letter. Take care, my friend. You suspect that the Montagnard radicals have established links to the Black Office, operating out of the office of the Post. Your every move is being watched. Adrian Duport, proud member of the Feuillants and a friend of the Constitution. So not a king, which this guy, slumped over in the chair, probably is. He was trying to call off, yeah, trying to call off the king getting murdered or executed. Okay, so who the hell are the Feuillants? Like almost every political faction in the National Assembly were an offshoot of the revolutionary Jacobins. Okay, so the Jacobins, if you played this game or know history, the Jacobins were part of the revolutionaries who wanted the king gone. Or the Feuillants opposed to complete destruction of the monarchy and hoped to negotiate shared power between the king and the assembly. Their influence was completely undercut by the attempted escape of Louis XVI and his family in the flight to Varennes. Okay, the Black Office is one of the state's secret services responsible for censoring mail. Through systematic espionage, once intercepted letters were placed in a small blah blah blah. Okay, so they're the French CIA. No, stop. pressing A. Okay, so... Okay. I think we're good. Why did they have a Templar here? Oh no, they're dead. Girl! Oh no, she's alive.
My son ran to the apothecary. The one near the post office.
Okay, Andre's house has a crude drawing of a skull and bones on it, indicating poison. This is not looking good for Andre. That could have been a cover. Andre, you're to go to the Glacier at 31 Boulevard Montmartre to order a replacement window, Alicia. Okay, so basically, yeah, it's not looking good for Andre. He's yeah, he did say that he wanted to like protect the guy Ennebear, but that could have been a cover. It's looking like, well, number one, he has access to, well, the pharmacy and some skull and bones over here, and he was ordered to go to the glazier, or like the glass person, which we're gonna get to. So we're gonna get more answers over there by the time we stop pressing A. By the time we get to the glazier, glass person, maker, they're definitely gonna have some answers. Okay, let's go for the apothecary here first, and then... yeah, the glass maker, the glazier. Okay. Apothecary is like one clue, so that should be quick, and I want to do that first. Because it could be Alicia. Nope, that's just a glitch. Okay. No, this is just environmental storytelling. Okay, we're in the apothecary.
What's the matter?
A guy's dead, that's the matter. Andre, the victim servant. Oh, okay, so this is Andre. Wait, who's that other guy? Armand. Okay, so Armand. Okay, that yeah. I have no idea how French names work. So Armand, that guy. Okay, he's still good. He still wanted Ennebear to live. That guy's legit. Andre is the guy who, yeah, Andre bought the wine. Armand tasted it, and Andre poured the wine for everyone. Andre also has his mother sick and has access to poisons, and yeah, had the he knew where to get to a glassmaker. So let's see what you have to say.
I didn't know anything happened to Monsieur Hennebert. After I poured the wine, I stepped back to the servants' area. A messenger came to tell me that my sainted mother had taken a turn for the worse. I ran home, then rushed here to buy her some medicine. The only unusual thing about the evening was that just before the wine was served, Madame Girard's necklace broke. Monsieur Girard tried to fix it at the table.
Ah, see, now we have conflicting stories. Everyone else said, oh, specifically, yeah, someone said Ennebear just dropped dead immediately, and then this guy said, nope, not really, but also he said, maybe he went out immediately and then didn't know because he, you know, his mother got sick. So okay, he's not out of the woods just yet. He's telling one side of the story. Someone else telling another side. Okay, what's next? Glassmaker. Glassmaker's got to tell us something. Because the two leading suspects are going to be, if Andre is telling the truth, it's got to be the wife. Because the wife had the necklace. Yeah, necklace. So it's either she did this independently, or she did this on behalf of her husband, Antoine Girard. This is fun. Murder intermission. Stop it. Okay, so you're in the Templar district. Okay, I don't need to kill all those guys up top. Okay. 3 clues. Speak to
I
this
do
guy.
a lot of work for important politicians. I don't much like folks nosing about. Get on out of here.
Fair. What does his note have to say? Citizen Ennebear, replacement window pane, Madame Lemas, large mirror, Patriot, glass speeds for necklace, including 1 PR drop. Yeah, I think, oh, I'm earning way too much money. Patriot, glass beads for necklace. Or on the account of Patriot, glass beads for necklace, including 1 PR drop. Okay, it's looking like a murder job, or like an assassination. What else is in here? Okay, so it's just at the bottom. Okay. Clue locations, visits, 6 out of 7. What else is in here? Are these the... Yeah, these are the beads, right? Yeah, they're glowing. Glassmaker's glass beads, Prince Rupert drops, what are these? Okay, a teardrop shaped glass bead with a tail that's astonishing, albeit lighted, blah blah blah. Made by immersing molten glass in cold water. The outside of the glass quickly forms a shell that, once the entirety is cooled, the glass shell is holding back enormous pressure and the bead can easily withstand hammer blows. However, there is a glass tail to the drop that, when broken, releases all of the energy, immediately reducing the drop to a fine glass powder. Okay, so that's how... Yeah, that's how they did it. Where's the final location? I mean, I think the post office has got to be it, right? Okay, check the guide and... well, not the guide. Google, and it's supposed to be like next to the college, the Vendome, which is a black office, like someone mentioned that, but clearly Assassin's Creed Unity not mentioning shit. So yeah, it's supposed to be somewhere around this area. Okay, so it should be, yeah, it's definitely here. Okay, I literally had to be on top of this location for...
Must be a foreigner.
However, yeah, it also doesn't say in the profile where it's supposed to be. Never change, Assassin's Creed Unity, never change. We have 4 clues. I'm gonna kill every single one of you motherfuckers who gets in my way. Black Office report, 10th Floreal. We have put the target in fear of his life. A sharpshooter put a hole in the window. The window has domicile. We believe he will be amenable to a meeting. Cool passions, and at that point will be vulnerable. Okay, so this stuff's deliberate. And shouldn't be too difficult. Still got it. Black Office agent list, Égalité, Vertu, Liberté, Patriot, Le Peuple. Okay, so it's literally an agent. I'm slightly taking it back. Still might be Andre. Although again, like, why? You know, it's a good life he has. 13 Floreal. The liquid is quite robust and can endure the high temperature of the glass seal that you inscribe. A second hand to scroll across the bottom following. Everything looks good. Use our usual glass maker to put this in place. So it might be those guys used that as, like, I wouldn't say an excuse, but yeah. If they didn't shoot the window, where clearly Annabert wouldn't be, because that's like the servant quarters, and rich people back then didn't go to those places. Yeah, that's deliberate. That's like what they did to make that household put things into motion. So things are looking better for Andre. I mean, yeah, he doesn't... We'll see. We've got get it into arranging a dinner with Annabert's home. Please move forward with the plan. Okay, so it's... Okay, we have 3 suspects. Andre, servant, the family? What's the family's name? The political rivals, and now Gede. Or Gede. Also, Patriot, Huh. Okay, I think we need to listen to everyone else's testimonies one last time. Really understand what the hell's going on. And I'm not going back to Andre because unfortunately I still remember what he said. Basically, as soon as he poured the wine, he went out immediately because his mom got sick, and that much is evident over there. So let's actually hear what everyone else has to say again. Let's start with the wife.
I feared just such an event for weeks. My husband has endured many death threats ever since his vote to spare the king. He even took the extraordinary precaution of hiring Armand to protect himself.
Checks out.
Citizen Hennebert was a political opponent, but he certainly had my respect, and my wife and I were delighted to accept his invitation.
Okay, if he is, he's either playing it super cool or he's stupid as fuck.
I am Madame Gérard. My husband and I were invited to dine, and I was looking forward to a lovely evening. The Henneberts are known as a delightful couple.
Deputy of the
I
Assembly.
hope I'm not to blame in any respect. It was I who advised Hennebert to invite the Gérard. I hope to calm the murderous political situation.
Okay, and then the servants downstairs.
But I failed. I tasted the wine just before it was served by Andre. Like an idiot, I didn't taste it directly from his glass. A guest could have slipped poison into his empty glass long before the wine was poured.
And Alicia?
I am worried about Andre, though. He's completely disappeared. Here, I'll give you his address. He might know something.
Yeah, the problem here is that, yeah, all of these notes are not the same. I mean, like, I know there's a bunch of information that's been relayed that I just can't... Yeah, it's not being shared again. Drawing some bones, okay. Statement of Andre poured wine and left the room, told his mother was very ill, ran home, so that at least checks out. Antoine Gerard, political opponent of the victim, noted one of these servants is now missing. Missing necklace, claims it was broken. Fouillant letter. Take care, my friend. We suspect the Montagnard radicals have established links to the Black Office operating out of the office of the Post. Your every move is being watched. Don't forget it. The incident of the bullet is the final straw. I'm sure you, as a target, are more cognizant than I. Precautions you have taken do not appear to be adequate as a result. The other leaders and I believe that we must bridge the chasm between you and the Montagnards. I advise you to invite Citizen Gerard and his wife to our weekly dinner, and let them as well as purely social gathering to help clear the air. No discussion of politics will be allowed. However, yeah, things aren't adding up because, okay, Black Office agent list. Égalité, Vertu, Liberté, Patriot, Le Pup. Note to agent, we've called Guédet into arranging a dinner. Please move forward with the plan. 12 and 13, Floreal, I have no idea. Maybe that's the street? Yeah, it's gotta be the Montagnards. Question is, who?
Citizen Hennebert was a political opponent, but he certainly had my respect, and my wife and I were delighted to accept his invitation.
I am Madame Gérard. My husband and I were invited to dine, and I was looking forward to a lovely evening. The Henneberts are known as a delightful couple.
Yeah, I think it's definitely not the wife. This guy clearly got played, Olivier Guédet. Yeah, let's accuse the husband first. Here goes nothing.
Citizen Hennebert was a political opponent, but he certainly had my respect, and my wife and I were delighted to accept.
He voted to spare the king. Such men are traitors to the revolution.
Got it. Not gonna lie, that
He
was
a
like
traitor
mostly
to the
50-50.
revolution. I
So,
should get a medal.
what do you have to say? Nothing, just glitching.
I still can't make this one out. The glass won't break. Odd. Go ahead, choose.
Nice. So all of that for like 125 florins. Claymore though, that's good. Yeah, my illegal activities are like paying for way much more than these murder mysteries are. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's do another one. Solve the mystery of the bag filled with bones. I like mysteries of bags filled with bones. Okay, it's literally a bag of bones like the movie Bones, starring Angelina Jolie from the 1990s. Let's do this. Dirty sackcloth bag. Inside the bag are several bones, including a human skull with a gold tooth. Okay. What do you have to say, Mr. One of Three Clues?
I found that bag sitting in the mud. Did you see? A gold tooth. I only know one man with a gold tooth. He lives with his daughter on the Rue de la Verrerie, number 5.
Let's see, a man with a gold tooth. Yeah. This is interesting.
What, a gold tooth?
And it's the only one?
Not many folks with gold teeth. There's a barman right close by, at the Limping Dog Tavern. I'd hate to think he's been killed.
Yeah. Wait, why am I going under the stairs? Okay, so just one guy in the tavern.
What'll it be? Gold tooth? Yeah, this front one right here. I'm damn proud of it. Real tooth got knocked out in a bar fight.
He's the wrong one. Okay. It's not that guy. He never said he knows of another man with a gold tooth in this neighborhood and hates him passionately. Hold on. What do you have to say again?
What'll it be? Gold tooth? Yeah, this front one right here. I'm damn proud of it. Real tooth got knocked out in a bar fight.
He never said anything like that. Never change, Unity, never change. Okay, third location. Upstairs. There we go. Okay. We have 4 clues at Bella's. Who the f is Bella?
What am I to do?
Or the
I
missing
can't
man?
sleep. I scarcely eat. My father has disappeared. He's easily recognized. Tall, has a gold front tooth. He can be rather strict, but he has my best interests at heart. Oh, Jamie, he's been gone for days. What shall I do?
Okay, can you guys see what's out of place over here? Poor girl. Poor neighborhood. Why the fuck are you so fancy, Mr. Jamie MacArthur?
Bella's father went out to make some purchases 3 days ago and never returned. The grandmother's always making lists of errands for him.
Okay, more clues upstairs. Where are the stairs? Fine, I'll take the windows. This is... No, this is Assassin's Creed. Okay.
I'm the girl's grandmother, bless her heart. I'm too frail to run errands, so her father would do them. I'd given him a list and sent him out to buy some things. I don't remember everything that was on that list, but I did want some things from the merchant right down the street on Rue des Lombards.
What else? What else? Saw a note. There we go, that's a note. Letter from Jamie to Bella. You know the depth of my love for you. May every breath see sigh for you. I will always be yours, despite all obstacles to return. Address is Jamie MacArthur, 3 Rue Bertine Foray. Okay. Yeah, it's 100% Jamie, the Scottish guy. Fucking... Yeah, had the dad murdered. It's 100% it. Okay. The shop, there are 2 clues. Number 1, list of errands. Okay, this is the guy's leather shoes, cloth brush, general store, 12 Rue de Lombard. The next entry says butcher shop, but the address is crossed out in a different hand. It's written sausage butcher shops. So this is the errand list. He's been here.
Oh yes, the man with the gold tooth. A few days ago he came by, bought shoes and sundries. His next stop was a butcher's shop that he'd never visited before. Asked me where it was. He left his list behind.
Okay, so the butcher shop. That's where he probably got killed. Taken care of by that Scottish dude. Yeah, sacks over here. It's the same sacks, I'm guessing. Similar to the background, the shore contains pig bones. Yeah, this is real fucked up. I mean, I was this close to like stopping the recording for this one, but yeah, I'm so glad I wasn't, or I didn't.
I must have been out for a while. Took a real blow to the head. Fella came in here. I thought he was a customer. And he jumped me in my own shop. He was wearing a tradesman's coat and a three-corner hat. Oh, he had some kind of crazy accent. Scottish, maybe? He was wearing a tradesman's coat and a three-corner hat. Oh, he had some kind of crazy accent. Scottish, maybe?
Yeah, it's not looking so good for that Scottish guy. Okay, butcher shop, small bag, contains a pair of women's leather shoes, a bolt of cloth, and other small items. Okay. So 3 out of 5. What else can we find here? This pail. Overflowing with half-ground organs, probably for an animal. Probably for an animal. Probably from an animal. You know, Ubisoft had some balls back in the day to give us shit like this. Okay. Cutting board, some meat cleavers, and used aprons. Okay. Oh yeah, that's 5 out of 5. Yeah, so we've been to the shop. I don't think we've been to Jamie's place. Jamie, the Scottish guy. There we go. So, let's just look at some locations over here. This is Bella's house. Bella and presumably the guy with the golden tooth. Place. This is where the shop is, where Jamie goes. This is where the butcher is, where the effects of the guy was last seen. So this is where we found the errands list that his mom or the grandmother, I think his daughter's grandmother, whichever side that's from. Her list is found in here. The items he bought from the list found here are found in here, in the butcher's shop over here. His body was found over here. There's another guy here that's really irrelevant, but yeah, this is the guy Jamie's house. Yeah, I think we're gonna see the crime scene. We're so gonna see a murder scene. Okay, placing some bets. We're gonna see some simp shit from that Scottish guy, Jamie, and yeah, this is where we can find some really incriminating stuff. Like, he's gonna be so damned. Like, after we see the evidence, because okay, directly on top of it, and okay, it says it's in here. There we go. 2 clues. Oh, no murder. Yeah, well, the murder's where is the murder location? Okay, it's first. Okay, a series of love letters from Belle to Jamie. I love you so, but I'm in despair. My father simply will not allow our union. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And over here, leave my daughter alone. Your attentions are unwanted. Bella is meant for a much better match. She will certainly not marry a ridiculous Scotsman. I forbid you from seeing her again. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. It's Jamie. The dad didn't like him. As to why? I mean, he's a... I don't really know, like, the whole beef with like, shitting on Scottish people, but maybe that's it? Because, like, as far as, like, marriage bets, I mean, the Scottish guy does have, like, a shop. He does look like he's well off. They do, that family with Bella, they do look like they're not that well off, so... maybe he's just... I don't know. The vibe's off? But yeah, it's 100% the Scottish guy. The moment I saw that he was wearing that thing in like fancy clothes, and he was living in a fancy place, like not super fancy, like it was, I think it was second floor, like middle floor of his apartment. So he was definitely not super poor, but he was definitely not also like super rich. He was a bit okay. He was doing fine. And he was in that place. Ding dong, I'm here to break apart real love or whatever.
Bella's father went out to make some purchases 3 days ago and never returned. My grandmother's always making lists of errands for him.
Yeah, it's a shitty excuse. I mean, all the people in this or like all the NPCs in this, you know, in these missions in Unity, they all make shitty excuses.
Yes, I turned him into mincemeat and he deserved it, old miser.
Fucked up shit.
I should have chopped you up into haggis as well.
Well, that's just racist.
Chopped him up, eh? Nasty business. Well, pick a weapon.
500F, at least that paid more. Okay, what did I get? I think
Follow up on what you found, you'll get there.
I think I got a polearm. Yeah, because I got this from Politic. Yeah, there we go. It's like a long type of mace used by Captain. Okay, that's pretty metal. And that's 2 murder mysteries for the day. I think, well, first of all, I'm gonna collect more cash. I mean, it's not like it's super important, but like, I'm making money in this game.
8, 9. Damn.
Something wrong, monsieur?
These numbers don't add up.
Full
Someone's
person.
stolen nearly a case of wine.
Okay, and that's 2 missions, the Body Politic and a bag of bones. I'm genuinely having fun with this series, so yeah, we'll definitely see this through to the end. But we do have a long way to go, because that's 1, 2, 3, 8, yeah. We have at least 8, so that's going to be at least 4 episodes, plus the Dead Kings DLC. We have at least 2 over here, so we're definitely going to go do that. But this has been Assassin's Creed Unity, the Murder Mysteries miniseries. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this one, like and subscribe and check out my other videos, and I hope to see you in the next one. I'm Inigo, signing off for now. Bye.